Hey guys, what's up? My name is Dom and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 7 unused features in GTA Online that most players don't know about or have forgotten. With GTA 5 turning 4 years old next month, it's not surprising that there are things in the game that players have forgotten about and aren't using, but are surprisingly useful features. So then let's get straight into things and start off with a feature which instantly teleports you back to your CEO office from nearly anywhere around the map. This is something that's been in the game for now over a year, but has never really been very well known or used. It's a very simple feature, and all you need to do is call your assistant and request a luxury helicopter pickup. In a matter of seconds, the helicopter will arrive at your location, similarly to the Merryweather alternative, but the difference being, once inside, you have the option to fast travel back either to your CEO office or one of your warehouses. Selecting this option will literally teleport you back, without the need to wait for the pilot to fly you there. Unfortunately, the option isn't free though, with a cost of $5,000 to request the helicopter from your assistant. But then again, what is $5,000 in GTA 5? And it's only slightly more expensive than Merryweather's alternative anyway. So this is definitely something to consider if you're on a pretty out of the way location, or just looking to get back to one of your business properties as quickly as possible. Up next, this feature has actually been in the game since early 2014, and basically allows you to spy on your friends in GTA Online. Basically, head across to your friends list in the start menu, and as long as they haven't disabled the option and are in the same session as you, you'll be able to see the option to spectate them. But you'll need to have the option enabled too, so you can use it as well. Now you might be wondering whether by doing this, they'll know you're watching them, but surprisingly no. They are not notified that you're spectating them, so you can literally spy on them without them knowing. Alternatively, you've also got the option to spectate any player in your lobby, even if you haven't added them, and you can do that through the TV in your apartment. I'm sure everyone knows of this feature, but what you may not know is that you can still use this even if a player has chosen to hide off the radar. So if there are any players trying to hide, you can easily find them using your TV. Now, I'm sure we've all been in a similar situation where you might be in a session with a load of players, all in the same or similar location. For example, they might be at a car meet or a public deathmatch or something along those lines, and you may want to find one of your friends, but it's very hard to do so with so many players showing up on the radar. Well, there's actually an option in the interactive menu that you or your friend can enable to highlight players. Basically, this makes your icon on the radar flash for a few seconds, allowing you to give away your position to your friend. It's nothing too obvious, so you haven't got to worry about other players seeing it and heading over to your location, so you can use this amongst your friends to easily meet up if there are loads of players in a similar area on the map. This is actually something I didn't know about until earlier today, when a friend of mine pointed it out to me trying to locate each other. So there we go, definitely bear that in mind the next time you're struggling to find your friends in a crowded lobby. Now, many of you may recall back in 2015, free mode activities were added into online with the free mode events update. I remember when the update was first released and how most players would join in, because they were new, fun and decent challenges to make money from. But now in 2017, these challenges seem to be completely ignored. In fact, most players, including myself, have the option hidden using the hide options features in the interactive menu. But these free mode events can actually be pretty profitable, and seeing that most players either have the option disabled or just ignore the challenge, you guys should definitely consider taking part every now and again to get yourselves some quick cash. It would actually be pretty interesting to know how many of you guys still participate in them. How many of you guys take part in one of these free modes events every time you play GTA Online, or do you just have the events hidden? Let me know by leaving a comment. But yes, I'd recommend enabling the feature if you have it hidden to take part in it every now and again. It's a really easy way to grab yourself a decent amount of money with little to no work. So moving on. Did you guys know it's possible to blow up nearly any car with just 2 bullets? Again, this is a trick that's been around for a while, but most players seem to just have forgotten about it. It pains me to see players unload hundreds of rounds into cars when it can be easily done with just 2 if you're looking to blow them up. Basically, what you need is a sniper, ideally the heavy sniper if you have one. You need to aim for the fuel tank on the rear left hand side just above the wheel, around the wheel arc area. and what you'll find is with most cars in the game, just 2 shots will blow them up. Obviously there are some cars and vehicles that are an exception, and some take an additional shot or two, but give this a try instead of wasting hundreds of rounds shooting the car elsewhere or using sticky bombs. Sniper rounds are far cheaper and you can store a lot more of them, and you can shoot them from much further away. One of the most annoying things you guys may have found whilst playing GTA 5, and maybe in a shootout with other players or against cops when teamed up with a friend or two, is accidentally shooting one of your friends. Now of course you have the option to register as an MC or a CEO, and have your friends become part of that organisation to eliminate the chance of friendly fire. But what if your friend has his own organisation and doesn't want to leave, or your organisation is already filled with players? Well, there's actually an option in the interactive menu that you can enable to prevent any friendly fire upon your friends. Simply head to the player targeting priority and set it to strangers. This means when you go to shoot another player or an AI in the game, you won't accidentally lock on or shoot them if they're on your friends list. Again, this is a feature that's been in GTA 5 since the launch, but most players, including myself in fact, didn't know about that until earlier today. Finally though, the 7th feature you guys may not know or have forgotten about is the ability to reduce your wanted level by simply placing a mask on your character. So for example, if you've just robbed a store or stolen a car and receive a 2-star wanted level, simply by selecting a mask and placing one on your character through the interactive menu will reduce your wanted level by a star, putting you down to just 1 star. This makes evading the cops much easier and faster. So again, definitely bear this tip or trick in mind the next time you get a wanted level. Anyway, but there we go then guys, those are 7 things in GTA Online that you may not know or have forgotten about. There are loads of useful tips and tricks like these which we've all forgotten about or haven't used in a while, which are actually pretty useful. If you guys know of any others, let us know by leaving a comment on this video. And if you guys have learned something new from this video, then be sure to drop a like as it helps us out a lot and is greatly appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed already, then please do, because we upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.